28th April 1916, 20th February 1993 was an Italian businessman, engineer, inventor, soldier, winemaker, industrialist, and automobile designer. He founded the Automobili Lamborghini in 1963 and the Lamborghini Trattori in 1948, producing luxury sports cars in Sant'Agata Bolognese. His mechanical expertise led him to enter the tractor manufacturing industry in 1948 when he founded Lamborghini Trattori, which swiftly rose to prominence as a major producer of agricultural equipment during Italy's post-World War II economic boom. He was born to grape farmers in Renazzo, in the commune, municipality, of Cento, in the Emilia-Romagna region. He started Lamborghini Bruciatori, an oil burner manufacturer, in 1959. Later, the company started making air conditioners. After establishing Automobili Lamborghini in 1963, Lamborghini established a fourth business, Lamborghini Oleodinamica, in 1969. Now, let's get started. Early life. On April 28, 1916, Ferruccio Lamborghini was born at house number 22 in Renazzo di Cento, in the province of Ferrara, in the Emilia-Romagna region of northern Italy, to viticulturists Antonio and Evelina Lamborghini. 4 days later, on May 2nd, Ferruccio was baptized as a Roman Catholic. When Lamborghini was younger, he was more interested in farming equipment than in farming as a way of life. Lamborghini attended the Fratelli Taddia Technical Institute near Bologna after developing an interest in mechanics. He joined the Italian Royal Air Force in 1940 and worked as a mechanic at the Italian garrison on the island of Rhodes, which had been part of the Kingdom of Italy since 1911 during the Italo-Turkish War. After World War II, Lamborghini established a garage in Pieve di Cento following World War II. In his free time, Lamborghini built tractors, which would later become the first Lamborghinis he would produce, and modified an old Fiat Topolino he had bought, the first of several he would acquire over the years. He entered the 1948 Mille Miglia after using his mechanical skills to convert the modest city car into a powerful 750cc open-top two-seater. After 1,100 kilometers, 680 miles, he crashed the car into the side of a restaurant in the Turin village of Fiano, ending his participation. Beginnings of entrepreneurship. Ferruccio Lamborghini identified a new market for industrial and agricultural regeneration in post-war Italy in 1947. The first of Lamborghini's Carioca tractors, which were based on the six-cylinder gasoline engines of Morris trucks, were constructed using differentials from ARR centers and parts from military vehicle engines. Because gasoline was so expensive in Italy, Lamborghini added a fuel atomizer of his own design to the Morris engines. This allowed the tractors to start on gasoline and then switch to diesel fuel, which was less expensive. Lamborghini established Lamborghini Trattori and started producing tractors after the Carioca's early success. Involvement with boats. On June 7, 1968, Lamborghini received a Riva Acquarama Lamborghini, hull number 278, which had been registered. In addition to having a unique side railing for gripping during water skiing and record attempts, the boat was the first and only one equipped with two Lamborghini engines. To satisfy Lamborghini's requirements, a unique open exhaust was constructed, and the engine compartment was altered to accommodate the engines. Before selling it to a close friend, Angelo Merli, in July 1988, he had owned the boat for more than 20 years. Involvement with automobiles. With his growing fortune, Lamborghini was able to buy more costly and quicker vehicles than the small Fiats he had experimented with as a child. In the early 1950s, He possessed Alfa Romeos and Lancias, and at one time, he had enough vehicles to drive a different one every day of the week. He also added 2 Maserati 3500 GTs, a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, and a Jaguar E-Type Coupe. Regarding the latter, Lamborghini stated, "I had a great deal of respect for Adolfo Orsi, who owned Maserati at the time, because he was a poor kid just like me. But I wasn't a big fan of his automobiles. They didn't move very quickly and seemed heavy. In order to purchase a Ferrari 250 GT, a 2-seat coupe with a body created by coach builder Pininfarina, Lamborghini traveled to Maranello in 1958. Over the years, he acquired a number of further vehicles, such as a 250 GT, 2+2 4-seater, and a 250 GT SWD, both of which were designed by Scaglietti. Although Lamborghini believed Ferrari's vehicles were good, they were too rough and noisy to be considered road cars. According to him, these were modified racing cars with subpar interiors. Lamborghini discovered that Ferrari's vehicles had subpar clutches and needed frequent journeys to Maranello for repairs. To Lamborghini's chagrin, technicians would hide the vehicle for several hours in order to do the work. Automobili Lamborghini, Ferruccio Lamborghini's businesses started to experience financial troubles in the 1970s. When its South African importer canceled all of its orders in 1971, Lamborghini Trattori, which exported around half of its tractor manufacturing, encountered difficulties. Following a successful coup d'etat, Bolivia's new military government canceled a sizable order of tractors that were being prepped for shipping in Genoa. The company was severely strained since Trattori's unionized staff could not be let go. Lamborghini sold all of his shares in the business to rival tractor manufacturer Same in 1972. The Lamborghini Group as a whole soon found itself in financial difficulties. As expenditures were reduced, the automaker's development stalled. Ferruccio Lamborghini started pursuing purchasers for Automobili and Trattori, negotiating with his friend and wealthy Swiss industrialist Georges-Henri Rossetti. Ferruccio gave up control of the carmaker he had built when he sold Rossetti 51% of the business for $600,000. Rossetti remained at the Sant'Agata factory, and he hardly ever interfered with Automobili's business. The 1973 oil crisis hurt sales of high-performance automobiles made by international manufacturers, so things didn't get any better. Ferruccio had lost interest in his auto business by 1974. He sold his remaining 49% ownership in the carmaker and broke all ties to the vehicles that were named after him. René Leimer, a friend of Georges-Henri Rossetti, purchased the shares. Later life, Lamborghini left the industrial world in 1974 and retired to Castiglione del Lago, a hamlet in the Umbria area of central Italy, where he owned a 3-square-kilometer villa called La Fiorita on the shores of Lake Trasimeno. Lamborghini enjoyed hunting and making his own wines, reverting to his farming background. While managing multiple commercial ventures, Lamborghini even created his own golf course. At the age of 58, Lamborghini became the father of Patrizia. After a heart attack 15 days prior, Lamborghini passed away in Silvestrini Hospital in Perugia on February 20, 1993, at the age of 76. Lamborghini is laid to rest in the Renazzo Cemetery. Lamborghini's fascination with bullfighting. A significant aspect of Lamborghini's identity is the bullfighting industry. Ferruccio Lamborghini paid a visit to Don Eduardo Miura's ranch in Seville in 1962. Miura was a well-known Spanish fighting bull breeder. Lamborghini, a Taurus himself, chose a raging bull as the insignia for the car firm he would soon start, because he was so captivated by the magnificent Miura beasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below to let us know what you think. Thanks for watching.